But just, what did you think about the Arman Tsarukyan fight? Because he was in a tricky spot. It was a little bit of a lose-lose. So what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, that tends to happen when you fight guys. No one wants to fight you, so you're forced to take those sort of low-ranked bouts. So yeah, he kind of had, it was kind of, everything was on him to win that, really. And I think that, his opponent, Joaquin, having nothing to lose, I think that kind of proved that last night, because he went for it, and he rocked him, which surprised me, I gotta say. Yeah, because that's the first time we've even seen Tsarukyan even like remotely in trouble or hurt, I'd say. And I mean, obviously, he did prove it. Arman came in, his grappling proved to be the difference, as I think all of us expected it to. And a lot of people were discrediting him after that win, saying, "Oh, he's not title caliber." And I completely disagree. We've seen it before. When Edwards got rocked by Diaz, people were saying he was a bum, he was nothing. It's not true. It happens to the best fighters. No one's invincible, and that I think it was one of them last night. So I respect that he called out Makhachev. I think there's a psychological, that must be resonating with him, in his head, dealing with that in his debut, of course, losing to him. So to call him out is quite a ballsy move that I respect, because I think he deserves that fight. I think there's not much he can do when no one wants to fight him. So I just hope for his sake they make the matchup, because I think he's very talented, and he's young as well. He's very young. So I think he has that ability to get the belt. I don't understand the discourse around him not being a title challenger. I think that's ridiculous.
I don't think there is any. And I think what people have to remember is, if you're standing on UFC canvas, by default, you're one of the best fighters in the world. So now if you go in there, you have nothing to lose. You're the biggest underdog I've seen in many, many months. You're put in there to be fed to the lions. What are you going to do? You're probably going to plant your feet and throw some heavy leather and think, why not? Because no one else has done that. And when you're a fighter like Arman Tsarukyan, who's used to the highest of caliber fighters, there's a feeling out process. There's a respect. There's a offering of respect to say that we're not always, but most of the time, of figuring each other out, getting reads in that first round.
Yeah.
If someone comes out and is just throwing ridiculous shots from the get, it's a difficult thing, and you have that in the back of your head, a little bit of the complacency and whatnot, and anything can happen when you've got 4 ounce sleeping pills on. So that was brutal. And talking about 4 ounce sleeping